Moving on to our real life question, we had one of these about a scooter in our PowerPoint where we had a couple of scooters being purchased. So James and Jonathan were shopping for iPads. Harvey Norman were having a sale 30% off all iPads. Okay, whereas JB Hi-Fi were saying buy one, get the second iPad half price. And if you keep reading, where should James and Jonathan buy their iPads from to save money? They are buying an iPad for $300. Okay, so Harvey Norman, let's just remember that $300 times 2, so the original value would be $600 at both shops. We'll see how we go there. So let's go, we're buying $600 worth of iPads. Let's find 30%, because this one has a 30% off sale. So 10% would be 60. So then 30% would be 3 times that of 180, times that by 3, times that by 3. So this here, remember, is your saving. It's your 30% saving. So your answer has to be 600, take away your saving of 180, so it's going to cost $420 for your 2 iPads. Down here, but we probably shouldn't have done that. So we've got $300. Remember, it's buy one, get the second half price. So what's half price of 300? Half price is 150. So pretty quickly you can see that that cost is $450. So now we have to find the cheaper option, which is $450, take away $420, so $30 is the difference, and it's $30 cheaper at Harvey Norman. Okay, save the page. I think I saw that mistake and changed it on the email. Sally was making lemonade, so we're doing some rates and ratios now. Okay, Sally was making lemonade, and the recipe for 1 jug was lemon juice, sugar and water in the ratio of 1:1:6. What would the ratio be if she was making 3 jugs of lemonade? So obviously just going to times it all by 3. 3:3:18. So that's your lemon juice, your sugar and your water. Right, you don't have to write that in the test, but it's just showing you here that you have found the lemon, sugar and water ratio if you were to make 3 jugs of lemonade. Okay, there were 2 bags of marbles, sorry. In the first bag there were 2 red, 3 blue and 4 green. In the second bag there were 4 red, so we've got 4, that's your red marbles plus together, 3 blue here and 5 blue here, so you can just see I'm adding your 2 to your 4 as your red marbles, so we've got 6 red, 3 blue and 4 green, no sorry, 3 blue and 5 blue gives us 8 blue, and 4 green and 6 green gives us 10 green. So I've probably done that knowing what the question is, sorry. So there's 2 bags and they've told you how many of each. What is the ratio of total red, blue and green? So your red you had 6, your blues you had 8 and your greens you had 10. simple stuff, but just remember to do things in the right order. Okay, red, blue, green is the question. Red, blue, green. So therefore your order over here is really important. Make sure it's in the order of red, blue, green. Alright, question A. What is the ratio of red marbles to total marbles? So we had 6 marbles, 6 red marbles, and total marbles is all of these added together. So 6 and 8 is 14, 24. Okay. Now, I know we've done some simplifying with our ratios this term. So if you were asked to simplify, you could see that these can both be divided by 6. So that would be 1 is to 4. It's a quarter. Okay, a quarter of them are red in total. So you can divide both parts of the ratio by 4 if you were to simplify the ratio. Okay, this could be simplified as well by dividing them all by 2 if you were to simplify the ratio. Alright, this one is a rates question. The car was travelling at 60 kilometres per 1 hour. How many kilometres is it going to travel in 4.5 hours? So you can see that if you start at 1, you have to multiply that part of the rate by 4.5 to get it to the point of 4.5 hours. So 1 hour multiplied by 4.5 is your magic step to get you to your 4.5 hours. So therefore you have to multiply this by the same 4.5. So let's do some mental maths. Let's think of 6 times 4. 6 times 4 gives you 24. Okay, but it's 60 times 4. So if we add a 0 in there, we add a 0 in there. Okay, so now we have to consider our 0.5 times 60. What is 0.5 or half of 60? It's 30. So there was our 4 hours, and the 30 here represents our half of 60. So the answer is 270 kilometres. Okay, 270 kilometres in our answer box over there. Alright, dividing ratios. There was $12 to share between 3 people in the ratio of 1 is to 2 is to 3. So remember, we have to add these together, and those added together gives us 6. So we're finding one part of the ratio by going 12 divided by 6 is 2. Then we just feed that into the ratio that we got given. So we say 2 multiplied by 1, that person's going to get $2. 2 multiplied by 2, that person will give us $4. And 2 multiplied by 3, that person will give us $6. Now if we check what is $2 plus $4 plus $6, it's $12. So our answer must be correct. Alright, so the first thing we do is find one part of the ratio. We get, there are 40, oh there's not dollars, there's 40 toys to share. Okay, between 4 children, using the ratio of 1 is to 2 is to 3 is to 2, so that all adds to 8. So 42 toys divided by 8 gives us 5. So you've just found one part of the ratio with that 5. So now we put it into, or feed it into the ratio that we got given. 1 is to 2 is to 3 is to 2. So 5 times 1 is 5 toys for that child. 5 times 2 is 10 toys for that child. 5 times 3 is 15 toys, and 10 toys again. So if you add up 5 10 is 15, 15 makes 30. See how that adds to 40? Which is what you want to match over here. So your ratio final is 40, which is what you want it to add back to your question. Right, so you find one part of the ratio by adding your ratio parts together, and finding that one part of the ratio is your big step then to then feeding it into the ratio that you got given.